What's a great, yet simple, romantic gesture for long-term married people? Maybe not that romantic, but my wife loves it when I go out and clean the snow off the car for her. Did it this morning, and then it's all warm and ready to go. I have been married 14 years. I drop off my wife's favorite coffee and a sweet treat for her by the office. I also will randomly clean and detail her car for her. At least once a month I will surprise her by randomly taking her on a surprise mini-date, usually to a nice dinner at a new restaurant or just a drive while we go to Dairy Queen. Sometimes when my wife is coming home from work and I'm on my way to the gym, we pass each on our street, and we flip each other off. Just a touch. I almost never pass by my wife without touching her. We'll celebrate 47 years in March. Handing your partner a warm bath towel, directly from the clothes dryer, as they step out of the shower. What is the most interesting statistic you know? Of the 30 fastest 100-meter sprint times, 21 were run by athletes who tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. The other 9 were Usain Bolt. 20% of the mammal species on our planet are different types of bats. There's about 5,000 species of mammals, and about 1,000 of them are varieties of our little winged buddies. The average age of retirement in the U.S. is 62. 53% of retirements aren't voluntary. Used to work as a meteorologist. More people die from flooding each year than from every other natural disaster added together. A good portion, at least, are people who think their cars can make it through the water when they obviously cannot. Dragonflies have a 95% hunt success rate, making them the most effective hunters in the world. What's something that all girls need to know? I know it should be obvious, but don't fall for the "I can fix him" dudes. I've been there. You can't fix him. The only person who can fix him is himself. When you travel, wear shoes you can run in. You are not responsible for other people's arousal. Being 12 years old in the Baptist church and getting blamed for old men's boners is a trauma that should never happen to any child. On a similar note, and this goes for everybody even if you consent to sex, if you are feeling unsafe or uncomfortable you can stop. Consent can be revoked at any time. Use cold water to wash blood out of cloth. No is a complete sentence. Setting boundaries and not feeling like you need to be apologetic about it creates power, independence, and autonomy. The way girls are taught to say no is to soften it or be gentle about it or offer excuses, so they're saying no by not really saying no. Should Weird Al Yankovic be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Why or why not? Yes, he's the best, well, not technically the best, but arguably the most famous accordion player in an extremely specific genre of music. And it is important to honor his memory after he was so tragically cut down in his prime. If you haven't seen the Weird biopic, you absolutely should. Absolutely. He's a fantastic music maker and other artists consider it a bit of an honor to be asked if the weirdo can cover their song. If you would have told me in 1990 that by the time I had kids of my own Madonna would be a washed-up has-been, Michael Jackson would be dead with his legacy mired in scandal, but Weird Al would still be filling stadiums and dropping gold albums every few years, I would have laughed until my skull caved in. And yet, here we are. What song hits different after you read the lyrics? Do you like piña coladas? I had no idea that song was about a married couple trying to cheat on each other and accidentally winding up on a date together. Greased Lightning. That song is filthy. As my guitar teacher once said, any and every rock song that mentions snow is definitely about cocaine. So yeah, I'd say most songs about snow lol. Meatloaf said it always depressed him how many people came up to him and told him they danced to 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad at their wedding. It was like, have you ever listened to the damn lyrics? Born in the USA is famously misinterpreted as patriotic. Fortunate Son is in the same vein. The Macarena song they played all the time for stuff when I was in elementary school. It's about a girl cheating on her boyfriend with multiple people while he's away. Also, this list is never complete without Semi-Charmed Kind of Life.